Every winner has a loser mindset. Wait, what? That doesn't make sense, right? Winners are supposed to be confident, strong, and unshakable, nothing like losers. But what if I told you that the mindset of a winner is intricately linked with what we often label as a loser mindset? What if embracing vulnerability, doubt, and fear is the key to unlocking true success? Let's break this down. When we talk about winners, we usually imagine people who are at the top of their game. Athletes, entrepreneurs, leaders. They're celebrated for their achievements, their resilience, and their ability to overcome obstacles. But what we don't often see is the internal struggle, the moments of self-doubt, and the fear of failure that they face every day. Take a look at any great achiever's journey, and you'll notice a pattern. The fear of losing, the fear of not being good enough, and the fear of falling short. These fears are not signs of weakness, they're essential parts of the journey. In fact, they're what push winners to become better. Think about it. A runner at the starting line doesn't know if they'll win the race. In fact, they're painfully aware of the possibility that they might lose. That awareness, that fear, is what drives them to run faster, to push harder, to give everything they have. The fear of losing, the anxiety of failure, it's all fuel for greatness. This is the paradox of success. To win, you have to embrace the possibility of losing. You have to be willing to confront your fears and doubts head-on, to allow yourself to be vulnerable. That's what it means to have a loser mindset. It's not about accepting defeat, but about acknowledging that defeat is a possibility and using that as motivation to keep going.
Every time I step on the court, there's a voice in the back of my mind that says, "What if you don't make the shot? What if you lose?" But I've learned to use that voice as a challenge to prove it wrong.
In business, you're always taking risks. The fear of failure never goes away, but it's that very fear that keeps you sharp, that makes you work harder to succeed.
So why do we associate a loser mindset with something negative? It's because we've been conditioned to believe that winners are fearless, that they don't experience doubt or anxiety. But that's a myth. The truth is, every winner has felt like a loser at some point. They've all had moments where they questioned their abilities, where they feared they weren't good enough. The difference is, they didn't let those feelings stop them. They used them as stepping stones to success. Imagine a mountain climber scaling a steep cliff. Every step is fraught with danger, every grip could be the last. But it's precisely the knowledge of how easily they could fall that keeps them focused, that drives them to reach the summit. It's not about being fearless, it's about moving forward despite the fear. This is the essence of a winner's mindset. It's not about never doubting yourself, but about pushing forward even when you do. It's about using your fears as fuel, about transforming anxiety into action. It's about understanding that the possibility of losing is what makes winning so meaningful. Let's take a moment to consider the stories of those who changed the world. People like Thomas Edison, who famously failed thousands of times before finally inventing the light bulb. Or Abraham Lincoln, who faced multiple political defeats before becoming one of the greatest presidents in American history. These people didn't succeed because they never failed. They succeeded because they were willing to fail, to learn from their mistakes, and to keep going. Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is the mindset of a winner, not a person who is unafraid to lose, but someone who understands that losing is part of the process of winning. Every winner keeps a loser mindset close to heart. They acknowledge their fears, their doubts, and their insecurities. But they don't let those things paralyze them. Instead, they channel them into their drive to succeed. They know that the path to victory is paved with failures, with moments of self-doubt, and with the fear of not being enough. But they also know that each of these moments is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become better. So if you ever feel like a loser, if you ever doubt yourself, if you're ever afraid that you might fail, know that you're in good company. Every winner at some point has felt exactly what you're feeling. The key is to embrace those feelings, to use them as motivation, and to keep pushing forward. The next time you're faced with a challenge, remember this. It's not the absence of fear that makes a winner, but the courage to face that fear and keep going. The loser mindset isn't something to be ashamed of. It's a vital part of the journey to success. It's what keeps you grounded, what pushes you to work harder, and what ultimately leads you to victory. So embrace your doubts, your fears, and your anxieties. They are not signs of weakness, but of growth. They are not obstacles, but stepping stones on your path to greatness. Remember, every winner has a loser mindset, and that's exactly what makes them winners. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, true success is about embracing every part of the journey, even the parts that feel like failure. Keep pushing forward, and you'll find that the winner within you has been there all along.